Yes, I'm back with another video. Welcome to Satbo Reads Books. Who's Satbo? It's me and I talk books. So today I'm coming at you with a book haul. Books that I recently bought in November and probably October. And even though I said I'm going on a book buying ban, I tell myself that every day, but every day I still be buying books. So this is just a collection of books that I have bought, and let's see how it goes. So let's get into it. So what I've got is obviously, like I said earlier, so a collection of books that I bought. A few of them I actually bought from a black owned bookshop, which I'm really excited about. For the first time, I didn't decide to go to Jeff Bezos, even though I'm my anti-Amazon. I can't even, let me not talk too much. But yeah, so shout out to Afrori, I can't even say it, Afrori books. Shout out to them. I'll put a link to their shop, their website, and their Instagram in the comment section. I was really excited about these books because I've always wanted to get them. So I think I'm going to do another video later on a Black British book tag, because I'm focusing on, obviously I'm Black British Sierra Leonean. My parents are from Sierra Leone, but I was born in London, and I'm just really interested in obviously the Black British experience. And there isn't that many books on Black British people, as you know. When it comes to Black literature, we get a lot from America, but of course African American experience is different to the Black British experience. So I want to learn more about that and read more books on that experience as well, and read more Black British authors and support them as well, because we've got loads of fab authors, but they're not as highlighted as much as their white counterparts. So I'll definitely do a Black British tag, because I've got a few Black British books by Black British authors that I will talk about in a later video. So I'm really excited for that one. So here's a few that I got. I'm also going to show you some ebooks that I got as well. So I'll put the picture up on the screen, because obviously the camera's not going to focus on my Kindle, but I will be looking at my Kindle to remind me of what books I bought. So we'll touch on that later. So the first book that I got from Afrori books, I'm so sorry if I'm messing it up, is Rise Up, the murky story so far, Stormzy. So this is basically about Stormzy's journey as he's going, as he's rising up. So if you don't know who Stormzy is, which you should, Stormzy is a Black British rapper, grime artist, and he has had like a tremendous year or 2 years so far. He's been reigning on the charts, loads of features, #1 album. Like, he was about to go on tour this year, except, you know, Corona, so I think that's been postponed to next year. But I saw one of my students reading this during tutor time, and I was just like, do you know what, I want to get this book as well. So I'm excited to dive into like his story, and there's like pictures of him going on tour. Obviously, tell my man shut up, like, come on. So I'm looking forward to that one. So Stormzy, the murky story so far, the hashtag murky story so far. So I'm excited for that one. This one is called The 392 by Ashley Hickson Lawrence, and this is set on a London bus travelling from Hoxton to Highbury, which is East London, I think. Hoxton is East London. Yeah, I think Highbury is East London as well. Sorry, I'm a South East London babe, so shout out to East London, even though South East is the best. So this talk, it has like different perspectives, and it says it takes place over just 36 minutes, which is a standard bus route. Not in South East London, because boy, it takes hours to get across London. But the 392, this is a Black British author as well, and I thought that the description of the bus journey, being told from different perspectives of different passengers, yeah, that's the right word, passengers, Sounds great. If you are a Londoner, like, taking a bus journey is just a significant part of your childhood. When you're going to school, you have that one bus route that you know what time it comes, the bus stop that you need to be standing on. Like, you and your mates will be bussing joke on the bus, at the top, at the back if you're a bad man, if you're at the front if you're scared. Do you know what I mean? So I think this is part of Black British culture, just getting on the bus. So we love to see it. We love to see it. The 392. I don't know if it's a real bus. It sounds like it could be. I don't know. It's a number in it. It's not my bus that I would use. Look at this thickums. 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 With a capital Th. Do you know what I mean? So this book is called New Daughters of Africa, and it's been edited by Margaret Busby, who was like the first Black British female publisher in the UK. So obviously I was excited about that, knowing that she edited this. This is the second one. There was a first one that came out earlier, probably in the 80s or 90s. Let me not even lie, I can't remember. But this is a different one, and it's got over 200 black women writing about different topics. So this is an anthology, so it mentions that it's got loads of different genres. So we've got autobiography in there, a memoir, letters, short stories, novels, poetry, drama, humour, journalism, essays and speeches from all over the world. So I got this because it's an anthology by women of African descent. I am of African descent, and I feel like I just wanted to expand my world in terms of the sisterhood. Do you know what I mean? So like, black women, we have a very unique experience that is shared between us, and being able to see and read different perspectives and different journeys and stuff like that makes me feel more connected to the sisterhood, and that's something that I'm aiming to be, more connected to the sisterhood. I keep saying sisterhood a lot, but it's so important. Like, 2020 taught me the importance of sisterhood. Like, it's so important to have your close ones around you, because this year has been hard. So this is gonna take me a while to read, not gonna lie, because this is it's thick. So but I'm looking forward to seeing this, because there's so many exciting names in there. Diane Abbott, Chimamanda, I'm saying her name wrong, Bernadine Evaristo is in here, Yersa Daly Ward, I've messed up her name, but she's a poet, I know that for a fact. Candice Carty-Williams, author of Queenie. Who else is in here that I recognise? Aminata Fauna, half Sierra Leonean author. Patrice Lawrence, who wrote Orange Boy, which is fantastic. Nendi Okorafor, she writes like sci-fi books, which is amazing. So we've got a variety of women in here that are just awesome. So I'm looking forward to reading that. Hey, I don't know how I'm singing that. Like I can sing. Next one I got was Think Like a White Man. This was recommended to me by some colleagues at work. And this is a non-fiction book, so pray for me, guys, because you know me, I don't like non-fiction. So, but it's quite small, very small. It's only about 200 and something pages, so it's not as big as a normal fiction book. So essentially it tells us how to rise through the ranks as a black professional. I'm just starting my career out, I'm still young in the game, so obviously if we do want to rise and get that salary up, you know, get your money up, get your bag, collect your coin, sometimes we do have to think like a white man, because sometimes some white men, they fail upwards. Do you know what I mean? Like, they can be the messiest, unorganized, rudest, racist person, but somehow they can become prime minister. So me, I ain't saying nothing, I ain't throwing no shade, but as black people, we need to have the confidence of white people to be able to just go out there and take the world by storm, because we are hardworking and we deserve it. Yeah? So I'm looking forward to that one. More Black British books for your head top. This is a classic by Sam Selvon, The Housing Lark. It tells the story of some Trinidadians and Jamaicans trying to buy a house together. Yeah, so they bring money together and then they buy a house, which is interesting. And we get to see their journey through it. Sorry, I can't tell you much more about that. But it's really interesting, I think, and it's quite short, so I think this could be finished in like a day or two, depending on how busy I am. So this is one of the books I'm hoping to finish by, or start and finish by the end of the year. So this is great, and I love the front cover. Typical barbershop. Do you know what I mean? You got black men coming together, gisting about something, usually about how they're cheating on their women. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, this is a great one that I'm looking forward to. And then last but not least, I was excited for this one. When it came through my door, I said, oh my god. Oh my god. This isn't Black British. This is an American book written by a black woman, Alyssa Cole. When No One's Watching, and I've heard so many good things about this book. It's a thriller about gentrification. Like, I've heard that if you're a fan of Get Out, the movie, with Daniel Kaluuya, then you will love this book. So I'm so excited. Yeah, do you know me, yeah, I don't like to know too much about my books. So if you see me stuttering here, it's because I actually don't know what the book is about, because I like to like go in with like as I was saying before my camera shut off, I'm hoping that I can read this one before the end of the year. If not, it'll be one of the first books that I read in 2021, which I'm really excited about. Onto ebooks now. Ebooks. If you know me, yeah, I love a good deal. I love a good bargain. So every day, I'm not even lying, every day I will go on Kindle's daily deal, and you can get ebooks for 99p. Hello, who doesn't like a good ebook for 99p? So that's what I've been doing. So I've copped a couple of good books, and I put their images on the screen. The first book, I didn't actually cop this for 99p, which I'm upset about. I actually paid full price for this one. It's Take a Hint, Dani Brown. Oh my god, like this is the, okay, so in this book haul, this is the only book that I've actually read so far. Compared to the other ones, I actually haven't read them yet. But this one, Take a Hint, Dani Brown. Hey, what a romance. Okay, so it's by Talia Hibbert. It's a British romance, right? You've got a black woman and a Pakistani man. Who doesn't love a non-white interracial couple? Hello, come on somebody. So she gave, like, there was major points for that one. Dani and Zaf, or Zafir, his full name is, something happens where they have to get closer, and I don't want to give you too much, you know what I mean? I don't want to give you too much, but it's a typical like friends to lovers romance book, and let me tell you something, yeah, it's very steamy. It's very, very steamy. Like, child, I was sweating when I was reading this book. Listen, God, it's a very steamy, like, interracial romance, and I think it's a fantastic book. I think I gave it like 4 out of 5 stars on my Goodreads. But honestly, when I think about it now, it's like 4.5. I think I just didn't like the way that it ended, but that's because I like a bit more drama. Because I like mess. As long as the mess doesn't involve me, I love it. So that was exciting. I really enjoyed that. And then the next book I got is Circe by Madeline Miller. This book I haven't started yet, but I am doing it with my book club. It's Greek mythology, so it's something that I've never explored before, and I literally have no expectations for this book. A lot of people have said it's good. I've seen a lot of booktubers raving about this book, so hopefully people don't fail me, but this book is good, and I'll see what my book club say about it as well. Next book that I got was Period Power by Maisie Hill, and it talks about it's a non-fiction book, and it talks about getting our menstrual cycle to work for us. So again, me trying to be part of the sisterhood and understand a lot more about us as women. One thing we all have in common is periods. Yeah, the bane of our life, the bane. So I just want to be able to understand that part of me a lot more. And do you know how hard it is to get up in the morning to go to work when you're on a period? So listen, baby, these ovaries, they got to work for me. So I want to understand my cycle and get it working for me. Let's be on the same side for once. Next book I got, Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I actually don't know what this book is about, so don't judge me. But again, BookTube has been raving about it. Another book of hers that I've got is Daisy Jones and the Six. Daisy Jones and the Six. So I'm looking forward to actually reading her books. Hopefully they are really good. Another book that I got, Anne Frank, The Diary of a Young Girl, because I feel like the Holocaust and Anne Frank's story is something I actually don't know much about. Obviously Anne Frank is a really famous young girl who went through very, very, very uncertain, what am I saying? Like sad circumstances. So I think it's something that I want to learn about more. I don't know if I learned it in school, you know. Obviously we know about Anne Frank hiding in the attic and all that stuff, and the Germans trying to find her, but I feel like I want to know a lot more about that. So I'm actually really excited to read this one because a friend told me that she really enjoyed it. She read it earlier this year. So I'm looking forward to reading that. And then the final book that I got. Hey, Lord, guys, forgive me. I don't know why I'm singing. The final book that I got is The Poet X by Elizabeth. Hey, let me not slaughter her name. Acevedo. But she also wrote Clap When It Lands, I think, or Clap When You Land. Yikes. Yeah, Clap When You Land. So she also wrote that, which I haven't read yet as well, which I also have on Kindle. I heard this book is really, really good. Again, I cannot tell you, I can't remember what it's about for the life of me, but I know it's about a poet, which is quite obvious from the title, The Poet X. So it is a book about poetry, and I think it's about a young girl exploring certain things. I feel like I'm bullshit now. She's a poet, yeah, and I love poetry. I want to get into poetry a lot more, because it all is an art form, not everyday just sentences and metaphors like that, you know what I mean? Like, let's spice it up a little bit. So I'm excited to read that. Obviously I'm not going to get to all of these books by the end of the year, but hopefully I will be able to maybe do some reviews soon, or maybe I could do a reading vlog. I could try that, maybe. But yeah, comment below, like, have you read any of these books? What do you think of them? Or is there any of these books that you want to try out? Or any books that you wanted to see me do a review on, or yeah, do a review. I don't know where else I was going to go with that, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that long video of my book haul from October to November. Yeah, that was a lot of books. But hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Peace.